Hey, what's up guys? This is Gus, back with another gameplay commentary. I'm playing Halo 4 here, and nothing special with this game. I think I ended up with, I don't know, 17, 18 kills. But the reason why I'm bringing you this gameplay is because during this gaming session, we had this guy on our team named Tiger Knuckles, and dude, he was just hurting the team bad. I mean, he was getting freaking scores like 0 and 15, 2 and 20. It was just ridiculous, and we were actually able to pull this game out here, but it was just bad. You would just think with the matchmaking that they would put him on the other team once in a while, but no, for some reason I was playing with 3 guys this night, and they kept putting us with the same dude, so it was just crazy. And I just wanted you guys to have a look at it, check it out. But anyway, don't send this guy any hate messages. You know what? He has every right to play this game just like anybody else does, you know, and it's no big deal sucking. I'm not very good at the game, like I always say, but it was just crazy how they didn't fucking mix it up and give them to the other team every once in a while to even things out. But anyway, I want to move on with this commentary. What I want to talk about today, I'm just going to get straight to the point. Halo fans, we're basically fucked. We're fucked. And the reason why I say that is because I was looking at the Halo 5 clip recently. And by the way, it looks cool, but right now there's really not enough to talk about, you know, until I actually see the multiplayer, where we actually see that footage of how it's going to be like when we play, because that's what I buy these games for. I mean, the campaign is, they're fun, but I play these games for the multiplayer, and until we see some of that footage, I'm not going to be able to speak to, you know, how it looks, as far as the graphics or any new weapons, so on and so forth. So we'll wait for that time to come before we really dive in to how the multiplayer is going to be and if it's going to be a good game. But moving on, what I want to talk about is that we're basically fucked, guys. I mean, if you're a Halo fan, we're going to be stuck with buying the Xbox One. And from what I've seen so far in comparison to the PlayStation, and this isn't a thing even about being a fanboy of either game system. I'm not a fanboy of any system. I buy systems for the games that I want to play. You know, and the thing is, that's why I bought 360. As a lot of you guys know, I bought the system early in anticipation of Halo 3. I was a big fan of Halo 2, and I'm like, you know what, I want to get this game on the newer system. So when Halo 3 came out, I made sure I had the Xbox 360 to go with it. And it looks like if I want to play Halo 5, it's going to be the same thing, because from everything I'm hearing, I did some research online, from everything that I'm reading, Halo 5 is again going to be exclusive to the Xbox, and I think that sucks. Because from everything that I'm hearing so far about the Xbox One, there's a lot of bullshit with that new system that I don't like. And I wish that I had the option to go with the PlayStation. Now, there's going to be a lot of hate, and that's fine, but you guys really need to listen to what I'm saying and actually go out there, listen to some of the other commentaries, do the research yourself. But we're going to be paying not only more for a system than we have in the past, but the value that we're getting isn't going to be as high as the PlayStation. That's the thing. I know a lot of you guys, and for me personally, I like the Xbox Live, how it works, how easy it is to match up with people. But Sony's revamping that shit. Sony's revamping that, so it's going to look better, it's going to be easier to use, and it's still going to be free. I mean, now that Xbox is, you know, Xbox One is going to have all these new, supposedly new apps, all these new features. Are they going to raise the price on us again in a year? So now in addition, what are we paying, 60 bucks now? What is it going to be, 65? 70? It's just getting really bad. You know, they're turning this new Xbox One into this whole multimedia machine, and I don't want that. When I buy a gaming system, I buy it for gaming only. I don't care about applications. I don't give a shit about that. I don't even want to put the extra stress on the Xbox hardware, because we know how that shit ended up with the 360. We know how within a couple of years we were fucking getting the red ring of death, and if we didn't have that warranty, we were basically fucked. And that's the thing, now that we're having all this fucking remote control for our TV, voice activated, having to install all of our video games on the fucking hard drive, once we start putting stress on that hardware, is it actually going to work this time? Or are we going to have to buy another system for 500 bucks 2 or 3 years down the line. Me personally, I don't want to do that. And I've owned a PlayStation before. I had PlayStation 1 and 2, and both of those systems worked fine. You know, and unfortunately as Halo fans, we're really kind of stuck here. So even though I'm doing all this complaining about the Xbox because my favorite game is going to be on the Xbox, I really have no choice. They could come out tomorrow and say, you know what, these game systems, they're probably going to blow up in a year or two. I would still have to buy it if I want to play Halo. So I have no choice in the matter. A lot of you other Halo fans out there, you're in the same boat. You love the game so much that you're going to go ahead and buy the Xbox, and I'm just hoping it works this time. You know, and I don't know what the reasoning is behind keeping Halo an exclusive. Maybe this is one of the reasons why, to kind of force us to continue to buy this system, but I just don't like it. I don't think it's cool, and I just hope everything works out for us. I just hope that all this hype from all this, you know, from all the people trying to sell us this Xbox One, I just hope that at the end of the day that it's worth it. You know, I love the games, but I don't like all the bullshit that comes along with it, all the extra fees. And all you guys out there, you need to do the research on this new Xbox, because there's going to be a lot that you're paying for. If you're into used games, if you're into letting your friends borrow games, if you're into borrowing games from your friends, you're going to have to pay now to use those games. That's right. If I buy a game and I'm like, you know what, I want to give it to my little brother, you know what? His Xbox is going to have to be connected online. That's number one. You can no longer play these games offline. You're going to have to be connected online so that you can pay a fee for every game that you buy. So any used game that you might want to go to GameStop, if they're even open, this might be the end of GameStop right here, because they're not going to be able to make any money on these used games anymore. They're going to be pretty much fucked, because no one's going to want to have to buy a fucking game and then have to go home and pay a fee for it. So there's just a lot of things that are fucked up about this new Xbox. I don't like it, you know, and I just think that at the end of the day, us Halo fans are the ones that are going to be screwed, because we're really not going to have no choice in the matter. We're not going to be able to be educated consumers and buy the best system. We're just going to have to go with whatever the fuck we have to go with, so that we can continue to play a game that we enjoy playing. So anyway, I just wanted to throw that shit out there. I'm frustrated. I'm pissed off. I'm not confident that the Xbox One is going to be any good. And anyway, I'm GusCunnilin, and I'm out.